Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing, chat? Sorry I'm late. I was out having dinner with my father. He works on the road, and he's not in town very often, so I take the opportunities when I can find them. How are we doing? Dear God, is this a lot of back reading? What have you all been doing while I've been gone? Like, seriously. Goodness gracious, people. How are we all doing? God, there's so many of you. Hi, everyone. You're eating chicken bones. Okay. Sorry, I am just getting some stuff sorted out that I didn't have time to do beforehand, so apologies. I'm gonna have another Spinal player joining me tonight. Just kind of impromptu duoing, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. So, gang, we're using Undertow today. I'm not excited about it, but we are. And this is probably going to go terribly. I've done some combat testing with Undertow in my own time in deathmatch servers with some of my viewers since the new patch, and it is pretty... It's better. It's better than it was, but it's pretty dire. It's pretty dire. I'm just being completely honest. Give me 1 second, y'all. The person who wants to play with me is not in the server. Problem solved. Dun, 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 dun. All right, chat. What are y'all yapping about? You're wanting to join on Meg? Well, okay, look. I understand you want to join, but I cannot in good conscience bring a large group because then I cannot measure Undertow's merits on its merits. How's Spoon? I don't know. I haven't played it on officials that much since the new patch. And when I have, I've been in a huge group, so it's hard to say. But, yeah, we're gonna... Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this going. And my evening partner will join at some point in the nearish future. Damn, almost lost all my O2 logging out. I'm sorry, gang. I'm trying to keep the head count light tonight. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I like playing with my viewers every now and again. It's just an every now and again thing. Hi, God. Came from Flight Stream. Oh, shit. Is he still live? When we got here? Can I? No, I die if I do that. Right? Right? Or do I? Let's find out. We win those. Oh, he just finished? Oh, hey! Oh, right on. Well, welcome everyone that came over from Flight Stream. Oh, shit. 97? Flight, you're 3 away. You're so close, dude. I believe in you. Top 3 dinos for solo, in my opinion. Okay, are we talking like combat or just this thing won't die? Because those are 2 different answers. Welcome, welcome all you new folks. Glad to see you here. We're happy to have you. Just gotta get to the home cave. I've got a few more micro adjustments to make to my build, but PvP, of course. Okay. Rex, obviously super solid solo if you can master it. It's not something you can just kind of pick up and be good at. It takes a lot of getting used to, but... Oh, hi, Flight.
Would you care for a second Spino, maybe?
I have one coming.
You do? Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
It's all good. I'm actually about to drag them in.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. Alright. Solar! Welcome. Sorry for the late drag.
No, you're all good.
Everyone, say hi to Solar. Solar's going to be duoing on Spino with me.
Hello, wonderful world of YouTube.
It's okay, they don't bite most of the time. Okay, top 3 for PvP. Rex is obviously one of them, and I think survivability-wise, Meg is pretty solid, though it doesn't punch as hard. I would say Conk is probably better for solo PvP than Meg. And then third, I would say probably Alberta. I think Berta's up there. Okay, Snapjaw. Lurk, stream,
okay.
Line, and we're gonna run armor call because.
I'll send you a request.
Oh, hold on. Got it.
Now,
accepted.
Something I want to ask you, Zilla, was how do you feel about the Snapjaw change?
I think it was a mistake. I think they need to wind it back.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have said, and I agree. Because
like,
it had 2 benefits. It did more damage than a normal bite. It had like a bigger hitbox, and it applied slicer. So
yeah,
that made up for the long cooldown.
Long cooldown, and don't forget, no stamina cost either. But yeah, I think dropping it to 4 seconds was a mistake. Admittedly, though, I'm equipping it because I am also equipping Undertow, and I kind of need Snapjaw to do a lot of heavy lifting here because Undertow is... I combat tested it, and it's still bad. It's rough.
I think the only time Undertow is good is when a Tylo's coming in for like a big attack. Or like a... Yeah. Like, that's kind of the only time.
No, it's not. I tested it. If the Tylo knows you're running Undertow, then the damage reduction doesn't matter. Because what they're going to do instead is they're going to apply fracture during your animation, and then they'll wait to bite you after. Because like you can let's say you're running hold on, we might actually have a kill here, chat. Hello, Eotrike.
Die.
I didn't mean to press that wrong key. Stay away from that shoreline, sir. Die. Okay, cool. We got a trophy. That was
Ready?
scuffed,
Jeez.
but yeah. GG's. It was a misinput, chat. It was a misinput. I meant to hit F1 and I accidentally hit 1.
There's a Psycho here. He just came out of the home cave.
But yeah, no, I was actually running Spino versus Tylo earlier today after I got off of work with one of my viewers. He ran Tylo and I ran Spino for a few rounds, and then we swapped for a few rounds. And Undertow is just a complete throw pick into Tylo. Like, if a Tylo's coming at you with a heavy attack, or like or you're worried it's coming at you with a bone snap, you are 99% of the time, actually 100% of the time, better off hitting them away from you with a sweep than you are bringing them towards you with an Undertow.
Yeah.
And even with, like, the daze timer doesn't even matter, because by the time you get out of the animation and are able to move, the daze is worn off of them. So it does nothing for you. Like, yeah, it stops them from hitting you during your animation, but that's kind of a bad thing, because if there's something like a Suko that, like, wants to burn their long cooldown attacks on you when they get close, right? Like, say Riptide as an example, which is currently, like, a really busted attack at the moment, right? Let's say they want to Riptide you, and you daze them. All of a sudden, they're being forced to wait until your damage reduction is gone to hit you, and they get full damage off of that cooldown instead of, you know, getting it reduced. I think Undertow's problem is the fact that it locks you in place, personally.
Yeah, I think locking you in place and bringing things towards you are like the two, like, negative things about water combat.
I think if it, like, it doesn't, you don't have to necessarily be able to, like, move during it, but I would at least like Spino to be able to turn during it. You know, like, I'm fine with being locked in my position in the water, pulling stuff towards me, as long as I'm able to turn in such a way that they're pulled in front of me instead of behind me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it should be something similar to, I guess, you know, when you go bipedal from an attack, like Iggy or Bars, for example, you know, it slows you down, it limits your movement, but you can still move. Like, from that position. So I think it should be something like that, where it, you know, slows you down, stops your momentum, but you can still move and react while you're doing that.
Yeah. So, Random Thingy Productions in my chat just said, right now Spino versus Tylo feels so easy. I haven't seen a Spino lose to Tylo since this train wreck nerf Tylo got. And I want to say something to that. It's all in your head, chat. It's all in your head. Your perception has just changed. You saw nerfs and you thought that it meant that Spino could now wreck Tylo. And I'm telling you this because I crunched the numbers. I went and I did a pre-patch versus post-patch comparison of Spino's attacks with full water build against Tylo, in terms of how much damage Tylo would be taking. And you're gonna have to believe me when I tell you that it is literally single digit difference. It is literally a damage difference of 1 damage point. And you might say, well, Tylo got its health nerfed to 900 from 950. And to that I would say, so did Spino. The only, as a matter of fact, the only thing that changed, two things changed in Spino versus Tylo. Thing one is Tylo's charged headbutt build got way worse playing into Spino because of the combat weight getting reduced and the fact that the charged headbutt does not do armor piercing. That build is now worse into Spino. The second thing that happened is Lunging Snap is now a flat 20 damage worse into Tylo before the combat weight adjustments. So realistically, it's probably more. Lunging Snap is like, it lost like 1/5 of its effectiveness. It went from, like, if you stacked Patient Lurk onto Lunging Snap's baked in damage boost while diving, you were getting a total of a 55% damage increase. Now, post-patch, you're getting at most 30 if you're running Patient Lurk. So it saw a huge damage curve. It went from doing 124 damage underwater to doing 104 damage underwater.
And something else I'd like to add with that whole Spino Tyler discussion is also Spino got its stamina
And
water
O2 nerfed.
and oxygen, like, you know, decreased. So the amount of lunging snaps that you could do post-patch
Is less.
compared to now is
Nice bug tracker,
different.
by the way. That looks very nice.
Thank you. So Tylo now has not just the oxygen and stamina advantage.
Yeah. So if
Like, it has-
anything,
Yeah.
if anything, the Tylo Spino matchup didn't change at fucking all for Tylo, and it got harder for Spino. And the Tylo nerfs, like, the Spino matchup is unaffected for the most part. If anything, like, Tylo just has an easier time playing into Lunging Snap now, because Lunging Snap isn't going to absolutely frickin' destroy it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But bear in mind, Bone Snap Tylo absolutely wrecks Lunging Snap Spino, because Lunging Snap Spino needs mobility, it needs to be able to dictate space. The moment you take that away from it, right? Lunging Snap is also especially vulnerable to getting straight countered by Acoustic. Acoustic can shut it off mid-animation and kill the hitbox. Just stop the attack altogether, put it straight on cooldown, and then you've spent all that stam for nothing. The Tylo nerfs are less about making it less oppressive into 5 slots. The Tylo nerfs were more about making it less oppressive into smaller stuff. The Apex matchups outside of Duck, like, we're not going to count Duck. Duck is in a abysmal state right now. But the rest of them, the rest of Tylo's matchups are a bit more approachable. Well, Tyrant said, wouldn't that make Drenched Blows do almost equal damage to lunging when wet and underwater? Yes.
They already did pretty equal damage.
No, it wasn't quite equal, because Drenched goes up to 88 while wet on its own, and then it was getting like a 20% increase. But I don't know if the wet is modifying the base value or if it's a % damage increase, and then, like, I don't know if Patient Lurk was modifying off of Drenched Strike's dry value or off of its wet value. I think it was off of its dry value, if I'm being honest. And so all that did is got a slight tone down. So Drenched is probably hitting for somewhere around like 90 to 100 damage on a body shot if you've got Patient Lurk and are diving. Duck ain't that bad. What's with this duck slander? Bro, they killed Water Duck. It's dead now. It's never recovering. It's unplayable.
Yeah, it's not very good. I agree that Riptide needed changes, because that was just...
Yeah, the fact that it could hit like 200, like, it was literally old Sarco Charge Bite. I'm so glad it's gone.
Yeah, and it did bleed on top of that as well.
And the hitbox came out almost instantaneously with no audio cue warning you that it was coming.
It was just horrendous, so I'm glad that got changed. Duck, I think, just needs some changes, like, to its water and dry stuff.
Yeah, the wet build is very shot and bleeding out in the parking lot. Dry build is absolutely wrecking face right now.
Oh yeah, dry build is the fucking shit to go to.
I think the wet build got over nerfed, if I'm being honest. Like, it needed nerfs, but I think it got over nerfed.
Like, it should have got a little bit of its bulk, you know, reduced, staying with everything else, and then Riptide nurse, and I think, like, and oxygen and stuff. But that should have been it. Actually, you know, Duck didn't really need an oxygen change because it already had.
The only thing that Duck's
Pretty.
oxygen had changed was its recovery. It still has the same drain as it did before.
Ah, yeah.
It just doesn't recover it almost instantly anymore.
Alright, so where are we gonna head now? We head into Slop Forest.
I guess so. I'm kind of hoping we encounter some Suko spam. I'd like to run this against Sukos. This build performs very well into Suko, at least in its current state. But
I've actually not fought any wet Sukos. All I've seen dry Sukos, which is nice to see.
Yeah, Sawyer, I saw your comment on Undertow. Yeah, it's in a pretty sorry state. If the animation was made like 25% slower, so there was a larger window to capitalize on the daze cooldown or on the daze effect, and they gave it the ability to turn in place while like in the water, specifically in the water. Don't let Spino turn while using Undertow on land. It's fine. Land Undertow is fine. Don't touch it. If make the animation faster and let it turn in place while it's using it in the water, so that way it can position itself so that whatever it pulls towards it is in front of it and in striking range of its claws. That will make Undertow good, because you can pull something in, daze it so it can't counterattack, and then you can just thrash into it with a Drench Strike or something. And just lay on the pain drain, you know?
What slot do you have right now?
Right now, Snapjaw. Because like I said, Undertow's kind of bad, and so I need the OP ability to carry my build. Also because the slice stacks are kind of important for getting Suko slow enough that it's actually manageable.
I'm running Waterborne for the extra stamina
Gotcha.
in water.
I would be running that if I was on like Lunging Snap or something, but I'm on I'm trying to this build specifically is much more of a defensive, I'm going to try and out-trade you kind of water Spino. It to mitigate Undertow's free tail righty nature, I've started using terrain before activating it, so I'll put my back up against like the seabed or like some other piece of like rock wall or whatever, so that way it doesn't pull stuff behind me, it pulls them to the side of me so I can still hit them with Drenched.
That's the only way I found it usable against Tylos, because if you just do it out in the middle of the water,
yeah, they're just gonna tail
like you
ride
said,
yeah.
they will just exploit it. So
Yeah.
if you just play it defensive up against a wall, keep your
Sweep is
big body.
Sweep is really good at covering Spino's back, but when you don't need to cover your back, Undertow immediately becomes the better choice. Like, if you're using terrain to your advantage under the water, Undertow is going to work wonders, but if you're fighting out in open water, you have to have Sweep. Unless you've got, like, another Spino or, like, a backhand Suko in your team that can, like, effectively knockback chain combo with your Undertow, so, like, you pull stuff towards you and they, like, knock it away from you, you know?
Yeah.
Also, yes,
there's
Hanya,
something I wanted...
that is Solar Space you're hearing.
Yeah, it's me. I wanted to ask you, did you see Beast Star, whatever his name is?
His response video?
Yeah.
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it the day it came out. It was something.
It's definitely a video.
It is certainly one of the videos of all time.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that gets me, right, is like early on in the video, when he responds to my accusation of him endorsing people to be cheating hackers ruining the experience on the Isle, he
Yeah.
he owned it. He said, "Yeah, absolutely. I do believe that. Yes, they should do that." Like he super hard doubled down, right? And then like in his outro, he's like mouthing off about how I was just making like jumping to rash conclusions and that were completely baseless and had like no founding whatsoever, and that I was just reacting emotionally. And I was sitting there like my jaw was literally hanging open because I was like, wait, you mean that thing? Because he said this includes the ruining the Isle accusations, and I was like, did he just say that? Like in the same video that he said, yes, you are absolutely correct, he's also saying that I had no right to say that. And it's funny because his follow-up to that was like, oh, you just assumed the worst case scenario and ran with it without actually having any like good points or evidence. And I was like, brother, your subtitles literally said be the worst of the worst. How else am I supposed to take that other than what you literally said it was supposed to be, which is the worst of the worst? And then you owned it in the same like it's just such AI script writing bullcrap. Like the dude does not have any brain cells to become able to come up with an original thought that has any sense or cohesion whatsoever.
And the one thing I found funny was when you called him out for using AI, he's like,
"Shut
"Yeah,
up! AI's the future."
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Dude, it was so poor. It was so bad. Did you also skip over the 5 minutes of AI Bible reading?
Oh yeah, his book.
His book. Yeah, he didn't write that. There's
Yeah,
no way.
He wrote a book about like loving everyone equally or something. And I was like, what's this? Huh? Because apparently he doesn't hate like
allegedly,
LGBTQ plus people. He,
yeah,
like,
you. I mean,
them
anyone can
unless,
say
like,
that.
You're the problem.
Like, I mean, Joseph Stalin could at any point in his life have said, "I love my people. I love the Russian people." But then you take a look at what he did and how he treated them, and you have to ask yourself, did you really, sir? You know, people are oftentimes so full of shit. This is, bear in mind, this is me being nice, okay? This is me being as nice as possible. They will say anything, right? They'll make whatever makes them look good up. They'll make it up, right? Because they have it in their head. They think it's true. They have no understanding of what they're saying. People these days don't know what the words coming out of their mouth actually mean. They have so much cognitive dissonance. So when he says, "Oh, I don't hate gay people," but then he like has these opinions and these beliefs and these attitudes towards people that are pretty hateful towards gay people, but then he turns around and says, "Oh no, I don't actually hate them." Like, bro, make up your mind. Pick a lane. Like, do you or do you not? And it's so sad. It's so sad to see that people have devolved so badly. They've been so poorly educated that they're incapable of any modicum of self-reflection.
I just can't get over the fact that he was like, "Guys, look at my book."
If
I said I like them in my book. I was like, what the fuck does this have to do with Path of Titans, guys?
that guy does not have the patience to write a book. He 100% had an AI generate that for him.
Like, how did we go from like Path of Titans to like discussing about gays to fucking...
Did a pride flag ever stop the Muslim terrorist from throwing the gay man off the roof of the... Dude, it was so bad.
Oh my god, it's
It
like,
was
how
so
are you that
bad.
offended? It's like, it's not even intentional. Like, it's just a color combination that just so happens to like represent the trans flag, the Suko skin. Oh,
What the fuck?
what happened here?
I think some Tylos died.
Oh, well, free eats. Yum yum.
For you, I'm on scav diet. I'm on the superior diet. Anya said, "You know we're gonna see another video about this stream, by the way, with an AI script, of course." That's assuming he even has the patience to go out of his way to watch my streams. And you know what? If he makes another video, like, his description on his response video to me said, "This is the last video I'm gonna make about this." So, like, if he makes another one, he's just further outing himself as a lying piece of shit. Like, I'm sorry if that's not very Zilla of me to say, you know, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Polite, Calm, and Reasonable. Holy, somebody activated the den and then left it. Okay. Hello.
No, that's my shark.
Hello,
Give away.
Dynamo Landmines. Oh.
Little Meg tried to take my shark.
Interesting. I think the bleed heal rates in the water are bugged.
As in, they do too little or too much heal?
I'm taking less bleed damage trot swimming in the water than I am trot walking on land, which I think is the opposite of what they wanted. I think they wanted you to take more bleed in the water.
There's some bones there if you need some.
I will gladly eat some bones. I love bones.
Oh, the little Meg dropped off a fish.
Oh wait, are
Aw.
these edible? Can I eat them? No.
There's bones here.
Oh, like regular bones.
You can't eat the fish bones. As there's a Spinosaurus. Yeah, what buff does this shark give me?
It should be bleed heal rate.
Yep, 20% bleed heal rate, okay. Oh, look at this little Meg. Oh, there's a duck. There's a duck. Yep, he's dead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stealth Spino activate.
Oh, I'm not gonna be stealthy at all, boss.
Submarines.
You go left, I'll go right.
And Hunya, you just be Hunya.
Found it. It's going up to the viewpoint. Take the left route up.
Yep.
We'll cut him off. Nice. Slice.
Oh boy.
That's good. It's alright.
It's alright.
He got it too, right?
Yep, he got hit.
2 megs coming in.
Oh, they're helping us. Oh.
Oh, that's...
Ah.
Well, they're gonna
Too
die
bad.
too.
Did he just give up?
Second duck.
I think he did.
Here's your armor buff.
Got him with that. Thank you. Did that hit you?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I was just out of stamina.
Alright, wind. That hit him.
Bro forgot how little damage claw attack does out of the water. Or in while wet. Damn.
Oh, we'll give him the trophies. Here you go.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
It's not like they're much use to us anymore. You know, I did not think the duck would jump off the cliff like that.
Yeah, it was pretty desperate. Pretty desperate.
BG, Spinosaurus.
Well, glad they're being polite about it. I normally keep global disabled just because 90% of the time they're trash talking.
Hmm. Alright, time to heal.
Imp, I would go check the semi-aquatic patch notes. There was a note there that said that they adjusted the bleed heal rates in the water for Suco, Spino, and Dinocyrus, but they didn't say what the exact value was, but they did list it as a change.
Spikes are the ones that give stamina recovery buffs, eh? Oh.
I hit the Meg. It was getting too close to me. I don't trust it.
I wonder what happened to the 3 Tylos that came that were dead here.
No way it was the ducks. Those ducks would have gotten ripped
No,
apart.
no way.
No, there's carrion on this island.
Do you not eat fish as a scavenger?
Nope, unfortunately not anymore. Ever since Spino's TLC, you have not been able to.
No, that's right, I remember. Because I used to have scavenger, because what I would do is I'd just go around the outside of the map and just eat shells and do stuff like that. Actually, on a realism server, I would use Stomp to like, you know, act as me breaking the shells, and then I'd eat the shells.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite little, just little addition to do. And if I really wanted to, I could have clicked Claw Slam and do it now, but I'm not going to. Also, there's barely any coastal shells, like, around most of the map, so...
Yeah, they're a pretty rare sight. Okay, brother. Seriously. Got heavy footsteps north of my location.
Yeah, I'm heading up there.
It's a stego. I know this stego.
The stat wall.
John Statwall. I am at not full health,
Neither.
but I'm willing
But we should.
to give it a go if he tries to pick a fight. Or is he going to wander off? No, he's going to wander off. I'm going to let him go. I'm going to let him go. I'm not looking forward to getting my bleed maxed in a single hit. That would be unfun.
Yeah, I
Oh
love
wow,
how they
server
nerfed.
reset in 30. That's crazy.
I love how they nerfed every other 4 slot except Stego.
Yeah, they just left stego alone. Unbelievable, right?
No, what do you mean? Stego's balanced as it is right now. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Barely. That thing's terrible kit is being held together by the hopes and dreams of that 160 damage charge tail.
It's been held together by the attack damage.
Yeah, just make it John Nuclear Bomb and people will leave it alone. Man, no Sucos, really? That's disappointing. Well, I think home caving and server hopping is probably a wise decision.
Sorry, I was just on a phone call.
You're good. They heard that. They heard it in the background. Alright. I'm home caved. I'm gonna go ahead and server hop, since this one's about to wrap up.
Yeah, I'm heading to the home cave. Group is suspended. That means I'm all alone. Solo in Citrus Forest. I'm gonna die.
The Citrus Forest is not populated because the server's about to reset. You'll be fine.
Still 112 people. It's 112 mix packs. Alright, you know what would be cool for Spino? Turning... I've had this idea for a while. Turning Claw Slam into like a little suction front attack. Or maybe not a suction, maybe like a push away.
I have a superior
similar to...
idea.
Hmm?
Remove Claw Slam, replace it with backhand.
Oh my god.
Problem
There's like
solved.
7 Latins here. Oh, they're killing a Meg. Oh, he's dead. Oh my
Damn.
God, that Meg is fucked. I love Latin. Latin is so fun.
It can be. Alright, so while we're waiting in... You were active on another server, Cooldown Hell.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I'm gonna put you all in advertisement hell. Ads be upon ye. Alright, I'm gonna grab myself a drink. I will be back very shortly.
Means I get to talk to YouTube now. Let's see what the chat is saying. And I'm in Togo's house. Yummy ads. Yeah, everyone. Everyone watch your ads. Laughs and no ads. Okay.
Okay, look,
Yeah, there's
chat.
actually an ad.
I told
an
YouTube
ad
to
on my
insert ads, and if it didn't, then that's YouTube's fault, not me.
Also, the power of YouTube Premium. Oh. YouTube Premium. No, don't tell Blake. Honey, do not tell Blake. And yeah, if you tell Blake, I'm gonna kill your ramp.
Disliked and upsubbed. I wanted an ad. Wow. You know what?
Oh.
You know what, chat? I think you should take this moment to like the stream. And if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. And if you're subscribed, you should ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And if you've done all three of those things and you're not not in my Discord server, you should definitely join my Discord server. Invite link is in the description. How's that sound? I think it sounds pretty good. I think you should do it.
Also, message from today's sponsor: everyone go play Lambosaurus. Go play Lamb. All right. That's your mission for today.
Wow.
Everyone go play Lambolance. That is my official petition.
But Discord link so far, you can't reach it. You must have some T-Rex arms or some shit if they're that short.
You gotta stand on your tippy toes to reach it.
They couldn't hear me over the ads. Fuck! Damn it, we're washed, chat. We're so washed. No, you sure? Oh yeah, well I'll have you know, I'm 5'11".
I'd rather take an EO head slam to the knee than play Lamb. No, that's the wrong answer, actually.
Hey, easy there. That's a Serato main saying that. Take it with a grain of salt.
That is in fact the wrong answer.
Lamb is so good.
Why play Lamb chops when I could be Thag boy?
Have I fought Tylo since their nerfs? I have in scrimmages. I haven't fought one on officials yet. Oh, hello, Sarko. How long has this server been up? 19 minutes. This is gonna be a banger. Mr. Sarko, are you just gonna sit there?
Okay, anyone that doesn't play Lamb today is banned. Actually, no. Anyone who doesn't like and subscribe is banned.
No, you can't say that. You're gonna scare them all away. They fear. They already fear me.
If no one donates $1 million, everyone's banned. So sort it out amongst yourselves and get that million.
Oh.
We need to get Zilla rich.
I do. I just want to pay my bills. I don't need to be rich. Okay.
We have Wild Tyrant. Hello. Hello, Wild. I know that you're not enjoying the fact that replay is broken. I don't think anyone is, to be honest. It feels like it's broken every update.
Every update it breaks a little bit more.
Like, I remember last time I used it, I think, like, end of last year, if you change the time of day, it would just, like, break the whole thing. Like, if you change the time of day and then went back into, like, the little pop-up to change anything else, it just wouldn't work properly. The focal distance would be out, the, like, rendering would be horrible. Yeah, it just gets worse and worse.
Sanga said if I get banned, I'll start spreading W Toby propaganda. Oh, we can't have that.
How much does one have to donate for you to betray him? Just quit. Okay.
Oh, not this shit again. Not this shit again.
How much does it cost to make Stego TLC? However that much costs is when I will betray him. So go ask Jiggy how much it costs to make a TLC, and then you get back to me. Oh, that's good. That's good, Wild. Just questions here. Yeah, the important questions, guys. These are the important questions we're asking. See, when you say betray, you have to specify, like, do I just outright KOS Zilla? Do I bring a mega pack? Do I, like, kill him when he's low health? Like, what level of betrayal are we talking about here?
Oh, yikes. That doesn't feel good. Oh, wow. Okay, I just got blitzed down. That's fun. Toxin Mirror guy coming in after the Stego's done all the work.
Where are you? Oh, you're in Big Tree. Oh, shit.
I'm dead, is what I am. I'm in Tallbrush now.
Did you escape?
No, I'm dead. I died. I got exploded.
Oh. I said what I said, Solar. Kidneys are pretty valuable. Oh, yeah, true. And you do have 2 of them. So...
Bye, Easton. Have a good night. Zilla fishing and grilling stream when? That's a good idea. I should do that. My desire to use Undertow dwindles with every second.
It's
so ass. Like, I was trying to use it to push away the Stego as it was, like, running in with its charge tail, and it's just, like, it's just not enough. Like, it doesn't push them back enough. The wind-up's a little bit, like... I think my problem
also...
with AoE attacks is that they're so feast or famine inherently because of how they're designed. Like, if you make an AoE attack that has enough range that it can safely chip people who, like, overcommit without the AoE user necessarily being able to be punished, then it's too powerful. But if you take that range away from the AoE and it gets to the point where whatever you're trying to hit has to be directly on top of you in order to actually, like, take the damage, right? At that point, you're being forced to trade a hit, and you can't even necessarily use it to, like, predict their movement, because, like, they start to invade the space of your AoE, you activate the attack, and, like I'm hitting this Stego for, like, 90 like, not even 90 damage. I'm hitting it for, like, 50, because it's, like, halfway through my AoE range, and then it shows up and cracks me for 160. Like, what do I do with that?
Yeah.
Like, either the AoE abilities are so ass that you're actively throwing the game if you're using them, or they're so good that everyone's bitching about them in backer chat and general chat, and Alderaan nerfs them to being useless. Looking at you, Claw Slam.
See, I think AoE attacks are good in defensive things and quick little ones. Like, for example, the new Claw Slam and Amarga Stomp.
Mm-hmm.
I find that they are pretty good because their range is relatively good because it's like right around the person. And it doesn't do like huge amounts of damage. So I find that that is good. Whereas something like Tail Slam, you know, for Spino, it has, you know, a decent wind up. And since they changed the damage fall off, it doesn't do that much damage anymore to like things far away. And like it just leaves you open.
Yeah, because
like, completely.
you lose all movement, you lose all you lose all your agency with your mobility. You are stuck in place and you are fully committed to the animation. There's nothing you can do. You can't turn, you can't move, you can't do anything.
Exactly. Which is why something like bars, for example, AoE works well
Because
for
it
there.
gets to move.
Because
yeah.
you can move around with it. And you can use, you know, with the charge tail, you can decide when to release it. With, you know, just slam, it's like, you know, it only takes like a second to do. So you can time it a lot better. Like, stuff like that is a lot better in terms of AoE design and practicality.
If they took
Whereas something
Undertow right now and made it so Spino could like at least move it at its trot speed while using it and turn while using it, I would be so much happier about it. Because like
Yeah.
the fall off changes encourage you to aim. The problem is when you're stationary, you cannot aim. When you're stationary using an attack that requires you to get what is effectively a direct hit to do good damage, all you're doing is basically skill checking the other person. Are you stupid enough to get hit by this? If yes, you get hit by this. If no, free punish. And I dislike abilities that are only good against bad players. And at the moment, Spino's AoE, that's how it's designed. Spino's AoE attacks are only good against bad players. And I will die on that hill. Get a blue quest for Twisted Forest. I swapped my build around. I hopped on solar powered instead of streamlined, and I also swapped to waterborne. Because I figured I don't need the speed from streamlined if I'm playing hard defense back to a wall in the water anyways. Might as well
I put
stam.
sweep on just because I don't want to deal with Undertow anymore.
I am going to continue to suffer through it for the rest of the stream because it is the topic of the stream, and then once the stream's over, I will put Sweep back on and I will never look back. Until they do some other change to Undertow that requires me to take a second look at it and give it its fair day in court. Well, I've given it its fair day in court and it's still ass.
Don't like that it completely stops your movement. When water combat is all about movement. Like, that is a key essential thing with water combat specifically.
Yeah. Like, Kai
And-
literally has, like, mobility tech attached to its AoE attack. And then we have fucking Spinosaurus Sit Gypticus over here.
I'm gonna say something that might be controversial, but I think it should be like lunge, where you boost forward, and then your tail behind like wags a lot, and that creates the AoE.
I wouldn't hate
That's
that.
So, you know, if you charge at someone head first with it, you're not gonna hit them with the AoE because it's in your tail. So you have to like do like a drive-by of it.
At that point,
Or,
though,
like-
you're dealing with triple lunge Spino.
That's true.
Lunging snap, undertow, lunge away.
I mean, I'd prefer lunging Spino to Suko hook snaps, man.
I mean, I'm personally fine with a triple lunge Spino because all of its movement abilities would be on very long cooldowns. Lunging snap itself is a 10-second cooldown. Undertow in the water
Yep.
is a 15-second cooldown, and regular lunge is a 25-second cooldown. So like, I'd be fine with it. It wouldn't break anything, and it's very stamina hungry too. Like, all three of those abilities burn stam like a motherfucker.
What if it worked like a back dash? Oh, that'd be cool. I could see something like that, where it like kind of moves you back a bit, like during your undertow. That could be cool. Just any movement with undertow would be greatly appreciated. Maybe merge Lodge with Undertow. Ooh, hang on. I think that'd be too OP. Having a big damage bite with an AoE attack. I think that would be a bit too far. But that would be cool. AoE should use version 1. Larger AoE should.
You know what I want? You know what I think would make Undertow a viable pick over Sweep?
What?
If the in-water cooldown was lower than Sweep's.
That would be very nice.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing with Sweep, right? With Sweep, you have to understand, when a Spino is using Sweep actively against something it's defending from, it already has 75% damage reduction because it's using its tail, and it's tail tanking. Tail hit zones only receive 25% of dealt damage. So there's an innate damage reduction there that is exactly identical to Undertow's, right? Only difference is Sweep gives you the safety of extra space afterwards and does not burn stamina. Undertow brings the danger to you and burns stamina.
I better want to fight. Do you want to go? You stomped at me before. Hello?
I'm gonna just let you fight him. Oh, it's head slam counter, Berta.
Well, Slice, you're gonna be freaked up.
I think like an 8 to 10 second cooldown on Undertow in the water would be acceptable. Because what is it on land? It's
Well, where are you going?
15 seconds on land. Are we joking with this? Is this a joke?
I'm running this guy down.
Why would I ever use
Hopefully.
Undertow over Sweep? It has twice the cooldown. Why would I ever? Why would I ever? I don't understand. Why is this ability so buns? 15 second cooldown plus a stam cost? Like, that's an ability that should be really potent. You know? Like Titan's Heavy
He's
Bite,
gone.
as an example. You know? So why does Undertow have to be so poop? Why is it so stinky and smelly?
Because, I guess AoE days on a wider area. Okay, but the thing is, if you have days with Undertow,
You're
they're
pushing
far
them away
from you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get no you can't
And
actually capitalize on it unless you have a
exactly,
group
and
with you that
Spino
can
is
do that.
Spino is slow and has, not the best acceleration. So
Unless
if
you're on
it's not
waterborne.
like yeah.
But
if
at that
it's
point,
not
you're giving
like
up
another
shockwave.
Apex,
Anyway,
then
sorry.
like if it's a 2 or a 3 slot that gets days, it's just gonna walk away or start running away.
Yeah, Daze is
and just-
straight useless against anything 3 slots and smaller. I have found every single playable that has it, Daze is worthless against the small stuff.
Unless like you're fighting a Rex or something. I guess the days could be useful. But I mean, if the Rex gets behind you after you slam,
You're
kinda
cooked.
screwed.
Yeah, you're screwed. Yeah. Burger Tooth said, "Do you still get damage reduction on land?" Tested, verified. You do not. You take full damage during the Undertow animation. You get no armor, no damage reduction, nothing.
yeah, I do feel like a normal lunge. Seems like a wild. That actually is a cool idea.
I had an idea once upon a time, but I think
It's
Spino mains around the world would want to grab me by the throat and choke slam me for even presenting it as a good idea.
okay. What is the idea?
I suggested long ago, before I became more wizened in the ways of game balance, I once suggested that Undertow was so bad that it could justify Spino getting a second tail slot so it could run it with sweep.
That...
I need to stress, that is not a good suggestion, but it is a suggestion I once made.
That is definitely a suggestion.
It is one of the suggestions of all time.
If that were to happen, Sweep would have to get its damage nuked.
I
Maybe
disagree.
down to 50.
I disagree. I think you just make Undertow's cooldown longer. I think you make it like 20-25 seconds.
Okay, that works.
Like if it like 20 to 30 second cooldown on Undertow, only I get to have access to the cool Spino magic move all the time. Yeah, I'll take it. Sure. Give it to me as a freebie. Give me the utility tool that I can run alongside the damage tool, and I will use the utility tool. But if you make me give up the damage tool, which also happens to, in the water, be a survivability tool, I don't know, but it's a very pretty skin. I think it's a partner skin.
I've never seen that. Yeah, it must be a partner skin, eh?
Yeah, it's very pretty. Spino cannot sacrifice its rear defenses in favor of utility. It can afford it with like a claw slot. You know, the claw slam exists. That's technically utility, and Spinos run it quite often. It's bad utility. Don't run it. I can go into why claw slam is terrible and you should never equip it. But like, Spino's combat builds require sweep. Like your bite claw sweep, your bite drench sweep, your snapjaw drench sweep, your snapjaw claw sweep. They all require sweep, and they all require all of their abilities to win Spino's 5-slot matchups. Like there's not a single tool Spino is capable of going without and surviving. Of those. So like instead of nerfing sweep, right, which is already mandatory, Spino's already fully balanced around this ability. Undertow's just a complete afterthought, right? If Undertow's gonna be an afterthought, then leave it as a footnote in the base kit, right? Just make it part of Spino's kit. Let every Spino have it. Make its cooldown really, really, really fucking long, but let it still have sweep alongside that. Problem solved. Problem fucking solved. Solar Tyrant wants to know if you're Australian.
I am.
Sarko closing in on your location.
Sarko. Ooh. Can I kill it?
That is one of the questions of all time.
Yep, I'm killing him. He's dead. Oh, look at that sweep being immediately useful. Crazy. Me boy.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can daze him.
Done with...
Back up a little bit. Or off to the side. Oh, fuck.
That got me all the way out there. Oh, buddy.
I bet that did like no damage. Not only was he at the edge of the range, but it was like a tail hit, I think. Has he got slice stacks on him?
It's got one. Then you get another.
So you mean two? He has 2 stacks. Probably
yeah,
probably
so...
down to 1 by now. He probably shook the second one. Ooh. We're up to around
I got
3 or 4.
another stack on him.
Okay, 1 more bite and we cap it. I'm gonna suck him.
Ooh.
Got him. He's fully snapped.
Oh, he's dead. He's so screwed. Ah, the miss.
Sucking him.
Really? Wait, where are you going, buddy? Come on.
Suck. You're not getting away, sir. You ready for the suck?
Wow, I've not. Yep, suck.
Suck. I'm noticing a use for Undertow now. Suck. I feel like I should be on armor call if we're gonna use it like this. That way I'm not dazing
much
you and
damage
you can
to me?
actually like dogpile it when you both get close to me.
He's dead.
Sweet, I'm taking the trophy. That's goofy.
Damn,
That's really
Slicer with daze is actually kind of funny.
Yeah, if I wasn't dazing you at the same time, it would have been way better.
Hmm. It's great for support, not all that solo. Yeah. But also, if you're a Spino and you have a group of like conks or megs with you, it's gonna impact them negatively more than it's gonna help you. So it's only good in, I guess, very specific scenarios. And like even then, it's not that good. I fought off the rats. What did I miss? Frog. We just killed a Sako. Nothing special.
If I had been on Streamlined, I would have had a better time keeping up with it.
I have streamlined.
I'm gonna equip Streamlined again, but I'm gonna stay on Waterborne. Unless Shockwave, perhaps? I guess you could run Shockwave in that situation, but like, you're still
It didn't do that much. Yeah.
You're still bringing your smaller group mates into close quarters with whatever it is you're trying to pull towards you, and that could end pretty badly for them because they could end up catching a stray from one of those bigger dinos.
Exactly.
Like, if Shockwave made it so that the dazing call didn't affect friendlies, that would be worth running. But it doesn't do that, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna do Streamlined, Armor Call, stay on Waterborne.
There's just too much friendly fire and ruining of positioning with Undertow in a group.
Yeah, Undertow's for fighting against groups, not for fighting in groups. At least on land. Like, it works fine in a Spino duo in the water, because crowd control, right? But...
And like, I'm tanky enough to tank, you know, an Undertow, whereas something
especially
like a
from
conk,
from the edge of the range, right? Because like how much
Yeah.
it was barely touching you.
its range is funky. But like, if we didn't have Slicer on the Sarko, we would have been shooting ourselves in the foot much more.
Yep. Snapjaw's kind of like Spino can't
goat.
exactly get kill confirms if it isn't using Snapjaw. Like every single opponent Spino could potentially fight, inland or on water, has to voluntarily hurl itself into the jaws of death that is the Spinosaurus. Unless the Spino's running Snapjaw. Snapjaw is the only way Spino gets any agency whatsoever in whether or not it gets a kill. The only time it's getting a kill otherwise is by counting on its opponent to make a really dumb decision. Which, again, I really hate things in game that are only good against bad players.
Yeah, I've always run Snapjaw because I'll tell you like my highlight reason. I was on Gondor like a few months, like last year.
Yeah.
And I was in Savannah, and a big group decided to show up. It was like 2 Spinos, a Sako, and a Suko. And they went for me. You know, I was... In any case, I would have been
Tylo.
fucked, pretty much. But, because I had Snapjaw, I traded hits with all of them, and, you know, slowed them down, so I was able to outrun them and get to the home cave. Like, that was the big realization where I was like, oh shit, it's actually really good. And I've, like, pretty much mained it ever since.
Yep. It's very good.
And then they changed it with this update, and now everyone...
Now everyone's mad because
Kinda
it's too
uses it.
strong. Yeah, 65 damage, 2 slice stacks on a 4-second cooldown with no stam cost is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I
Like, the
genuinely don't
twos-
understand why they buffed it. Like, I don't know. I don't understand the reasoning.
Yeah, the 2 sliced was already good enough. So I don't know why they really changed it beyond that. It was perfectly fine. In my eyes, it was perfectly fine.
Burger, I haven't heard about anyone complaining about EO other than complaining that it dies to smalls. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
the
it's-
AP killed EO, and it's like, guys, EO was already dead. They, like, it's whatever.
Yeah, it was already dead and they killed it even more.
They'll figure something out for it. They'll fix it. Don't worry about it. They're not gonna leave it.
Yeah. I'm happy that it's getting attention that it deserves. You know, it wasn't the good attention that it needed right now, but
I think-
eventually Alderaan will come out and fix it.
I think the attention was good. I think they're experimenting, and I think these are growing
Yeah.
pains. And I think we need to accept that making bold changes like switching EO to AP, there's gonna be a learning period, right? Because they're also kind of trying to figure this out too. So we just need to give Alderaan a little bit of trust and a little bit of time, and they'll sort it out.
Yeah, but I'm happy that it got a bite, because that is something that I didn't directly suggest it, but I just said, like, it'd be cool if it had a bite, or like another kind of swerve, or something like that. Like, just another attack, instead of headbutt and head slam.
Yep.
So I'm glad it got a bite. I don't really know how I feel about the speed nerf.
I think it's because it's
But, I mean,
so strong defensively, they didn't want it running people
Yeah.
down and just dumpstering on them without having either headstrong to capitalize off of or the slice stacks from bite, or both. That's my assumption. Like, looking at those changes, that's what it reads as to me.
Yeah, I get that. But then they have, like, bars, which can do big damage, has good defense, and can run down anyway, but, you know. That's
Which
just what bars
they
is.
technically just buffed with the fucking increased animation time on Sweep, giving it more
Yep, and
active hit
they-
frames.
And they increased front kick. They decreased the cooldown on it. Because why not?
Yeah, like, actually, what
It-
the fuck?
Oh, the Sarko's back.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
would you look at that? Here, I'm gonna pop armor call.
Oh, he's
for
back
you.
with a Tylo.
Here's armor call. We got this.
Just getting some distance.
Got some sliced on him.
I'm 70% bone broken.
I'm getting O2.
Did that hit you? I'm sorry.
Nope, it did, but you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sweet. you okay on the Tylo?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, sweet.
It's not a very good
I'll
Tylo.
focus on the Sark.
Okay, it's kind of okay. I have to go up for air.
Psycho is like an inch from death.
Tylo's dead.
Psycho's dead.
Nice. Good
Hell
target
yeah.
switch there.
You didn't even take that much damage.
I know, right?
Well, I got myself a trophy. Yippee.
Imagine being a Tylo and dying to Undertow Spino, which is deadass your best matchup. Like, kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
What trophy does Tylo give?
Crushed bone, I think.
Oh, he's not even an adult. That's why.
Yeah, probably low sub-adult. That would explain it.
Yep.
It looks adult, though. It looks old enough.
Yeah, maybe take 3, guys. Actually, no. I'll go give the trophy to the little babies.
I was trying to space the Undertow correctly to try and pull the Tylo off of you alone without bringing you with, but then I ended up bringing you with, and so my bad.
It's all good.
Damn, chat really just pulled in the Tylo's defense they were fighting Zilla. That's crazy.
What about the they were fighting solo? Where's that defense, guys? Come on. Nah, the Psycho got screwed up from the
The slice stacks?
yeah, the stacks. He couldn't escape me.
Yeah, glad that I
He's just
helped
trying to
cap him out on those.
He was just trying to do like little circles.
I need carrion. Actually, I think there is some in Palm. Now that I think about it. Yeah, actually, there is. There's like a bunch of shark corpses over there. I don't know why I'm swimming away from it. There's tons of food for me there.
It was funny to watch him. Did like little circles around the rock in a desperate attempt to try and survive. Oh, there's a shark body over here, you know.
Oh,
Is it
sick.
here? Yeah. Yeah.
Peek.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
is.
devour that thing whole.
Next to the giant megalodon jaws.
I would say Sweep and Undertow are both pretty defensive, chat. It's just that they do defense in different ways. Sweep turns into an offensive tool on land or like on shorelines where you can use it as a poke tool, or you can use it during turn fights to land headshots on your opponent while they're stuck getting tail shots on you. But in the water, Sweep is a defensive tool that mitigates damage by controlling space, and Undertow is an ability that mitigates damage by just straight tanking it. Both have displacement
Also, I'd like to
effects, but... Go ahead, Solar.
I'd like to say with Sweep, you can aim it like a lot
Yeah.
better. Like, let's say something's like going above you, you can tilt your body down and do your sweep like that.
Yeah.
Kinda hit it.
You can cover a lot of area with Sweep.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
then
I've actually
also-
used sweep several times, like in close quarters with group mates, and I've been able to aim sweep such that I'm able to get whatever's hitting them off of them without actually hitting my teammate.
Yeah.
Because
and
of
also,
that,
something else with sweep
Yeah, go ahead.
is that you can kind of combo it. Like, you can go in for a bite and then knock them away.
Yeah.
Like, that is a very good offensive / defensive combo.
Yeah.
Like, you go in, you do your big attack, or you know, drench strike, or your lunging bite, or your hook snap, whatever. And then you just hit them away. So they can't really... sorry. So they can't really retaliate.
Yeah, it's very safe. Undertow's the opposite. Undertow's has a lot of risk attached to it. Which is why it's usually better to be... It's better if you sandbag the Undertow and use it for situations where you're already getting fucked up, rather than using it off cooldown to bring people close to you to then let them fuck you up. But I think if they let you turn during Undertow's animation such that you can position yourself to be facing towards whatever you're pulling towards you, so that way they're forced to take your huge high damage offensive trades as opposed to being able to just get a free tail right on you. I think that alone would change the dynamic of Undertow drastically. And like, if they give it that ability, they might actually have to nerf the damage reduction you get during it. They might have to drop it to like 50, because it might be too good at that point. It'd be like trying to fight Pivot Iggy, only in the water. And worse. Ooh, hold on. Can we cut off this Achillo?
You might be able to. I heard his little stomps as we went under the cave.
No, I think we're too slow. Yeah, too slow.
Ah. Oh.
I didn't buck. Unfortunate.
I'm just gonna go grab myself a drink.
I'll go with you.
I'll be right.
Oh, you mean like IRL? Shit. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
I'm
I can't
so
join
myself.
you for that.
No. Unless you want to fly down to Australia, you know.
No thanks. I'll pass. I do think Undertow needs turning and movement. If Bars is allowed to have it, Spino should too.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, Solar.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's just hard. Undertow's in a tough spot because it's competing with Sweep to do the same job as Sweep, only it does it worse. And that's tough.
You know, it would be cool if instead of provides damage reduction while it happens, it would be like Sty's Joust, where it provides a boost after it. You know, like after you hit it on something.
Like you get the hit, you land the hit, you get the DR, and then it lasts for like, what, like 5 seconds
Like
or
2
something?
Yeah, like 2 seconds of like a little bit of damage reduction and like stamina recovery.
Well, you see, the funny part about that is that that would be the duration of the animation. Because
yeah. Shit,
it's such a long animation.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right now.
That's why Dazing Bellows doesn't work with Undertow very well at all. You can't actually capitalize off of applying the status on your own, which is something
Yeah,
that no
'cause-
other playable struggles with. Sorry, I'm swapping back to Patient Lurk. The O2 is just killing me. I can't play
Yeah,
hard
it is-
defense
it is
backed up
pretty
against
rough.
backed up against rocks underwater if I'm drowning. So
Yeah. Now, I
Blueprints
think
for
if
Stone
we
Dead
were to
Shoal.
give it styles like Armored Thing when Joust, then changing, because Wild Tyrant said instead of lunge, you just change lunge to be the Undertow. So like, you know how I said before that like you just wag your tail around and that's the AoE. Kind of
Yeah.
like how you can use attacks as mobility. Like how Meg can use lunging and a killer can use ripping kick as abilities, like movement abilities.
And
as
Spino
well.
has
I
Lunging
think,
Snap as an example in its own kit.
yeah, exactly. So I think that idea, like kind of like an underwater joust with AoE for Spino on its tail would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because then you get the damage reduction after you hit something with it, so it has usage there. You can aim where the AoE kind of goes a little, so you have usage there. And then it's also a little bit of maneuverability.
It's kind of a hard sell to get the developers to add new abilities to playables, though. I mean, look what it took for Eotrek to get Bite back. You know?
It took them like a year of being horrible.
Absolute dog shit, right? So, like, Spino, a playable that's, for all intents and purposes, relatively viable. I don't see it. As much as I would like it, I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Which, you know, a lot of people don't understand that particular facet with a lot of my, like, stances on balance or how abilities should be tweaked is, like, a lot of people are like, oh, we should just get rid of this thing and replace it with this thing instead. And I always, like, feel bad because, like, some of them are great ideas, but, like, it's just unreasonable
How the devs
to expect the devs
Yeah.
to do that. So, like, we just have to work with what we have, you know?
Exactly. Like, unfortunately, the devs don't have either the time, the money, or the resources to go around and
Continuously touching up old stuff when they could instead be
Exactly.
investing on new stuff that they promised in the crowdfunding, right? Like,
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
they could be finishing the game, or they could be doubling back to rework Eotrek for the 4th fucking time. Like, it's one or the other, guys. They can't keep doing option number 2.
Yeah.
They gotta finish the game
Yeah,
at some point.
unfortunately. Like, those ideas and stuff like that are cool. Like, people have good ideas and, like, they would be implemented, you know, pretty well, but it's just another thing to add to the bucket list, and I don't think the devs would ever do that to themselves. Because they already have so much to do.
I've had one
And, like,
idea
that's why it takes
for a Serato fix
so long
that
for
would make everyone happy. Because everyone's unhappy that Serato has to pick between a solo build and a corpse build, and that the corpse build is kind of poop.
Yeah.
I once suggested that they remove rapid strikes entirely and roll its functionality into the base bite. And I already did the math on how it could work and be balanced, right? So bite does 40 damage. Rapid strikes does 4 damage, but rapid strikes gains 8 damage per stack, up to 44 damage. And then, of course, having the corpse buff nearby doubles whatever that value is, right? So it can go it goes from like baseline 4 to 8, and then at max stacks, it goes from 44 to 88, right? So what you do is you take bite, and you make it so it gains stacks when you land hits with it while in range of a corpse. And those stacks will go away when you leave that range, right? But you make the stacks add 4 damage to the base instead of 8. So you start at 40, and you get up to 5 stacks, 4 damage per stack, 4 times 5 is 20, you get up to 60 damage per bite. But it's baked in, and you have a higher floor to work with before you start ramping up.
Yeah,
And it totals out to just
like
a 50% increase, instead of being like almost double or triple what you would be doing otherwise.
Yeah, I really don't like Serrato. Like any of it. Yeah, it has some cool abilities like
That's weird, because
Taunt
I
is-
fucking love Serato.
Taunt is cool. I just don't like how brainless the corpse build is, because with corpse build you can like go up to a DAS and win a 1v1 pretty comfortably by just spamming rapid strikes, and that is just devoid of a lot of skill, a lot of positioning, when you can just bite rapidly and just stack your damage up to like 80.
Yeah, which
Like,
is
that
why
just-
I think getting rid of it and rolling the bonus into the base kit while also nerfing the effectiveness of it would be the better way to go about it.
Aww.
This baby spoon.
Oh, you ran up to us.
Yeah. I
Undertow.
don't know why. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it.
Are we sitting? Arm slam, bang. Hey, buddy. Yum yum. Never trust anyone. Remember that, kids. Never trust anyone in Path of Titans.
Never ever.
Oh look, this is one of the new caves they added here. Oh.
Nice. Oh, I've got a quest to kill 2 tannies. Where the hell are the bastards when you need them?
You know, there have been times that I've come to mudflats where there's just none here at all.
Why can Scavenger Spino not eat diseased fish? That makes me so mad.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here. They removed a lot of the milk caps around the map, which has subsequently made Metri a lot worse. Because, take Cedrus for example. There were milk caps aplenty there, and like all the big islands in the river, there were always milk caps there that you could just go and get. And like, it always decays. It decays in home caves. You know, decays with all your attacks. So you need a lot of mushrooms if you're in, you know, PvP a lot, which, you know, it's Path of Titans. You are. So, like, you need a lot of mushrooms. It makes sense. But then they removed them. Like 90% of the milk caps around the map, they removed. So now, it's a lot harder to get your stacks. And the only high amount of mushrooms in... Oh, hang on.
Gave that duck a free TP.
Sorry, that was just my dog.
All good.
What I was saying was, like, yeah, when they removed all the mushrooms and everything, they replaced them with the armorillas, which are like, you know, the little ones that spawn on top of the dead trees.
Yeah, but those don't give stacks, right?
They do. It's the shelf mushrooms that they also replaced. They don't give stacks. And like,
Interesting.
so redwoods, citrus forest, a lot of other places with shelf mushrooms, they just don't give stacks. And it's like, why do you have them in the game? Have them be called mushrooms if they can't give metri stacks? And the thing is though, you can eat them and they will give you food, but they just will not give you stacks. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's a bit wacky.
It's just little nitpick. It's just. Just little things like that just kind of annoy me. So, you know, I hope with the diet, like, rework that's hopefully coming up in the near future, I hope that they change a lot of that.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think they're trying to add all the assets first,
Yeah.
which makes
Which
sense.
is fair. Like, I hope Dark gets the ability to eat, like, you know, lakeweed and reeds and stuff.
Yep.
Because it's not a limitation with the game, because modders have already put that in the game. So, you know, it's not an impossible thing to do.
That is correct.
Oh well. How many people are on the server? 120. Ooh. What do you know? Wallamy and Cedrus are red. Wow.
We could go to Willamette. I bet there's some funny tech to be had with slowing people with Snapjaw
Oh.
and pulling them deeper with Undertow.
That is devious. Yeah, but also I'm low-key scared of Wallamy. Because, like, 500
Sarcos.
Tylos.
Oh, I mean, if there's 500 Tylos, we just go on land. Problem solved. Besides, if we die gloriously, it gives me an excuse to end the stream so I can stop using Undertow. And I can go back to my Total War
you-
Warhammer 3 campaign.
Oh my god, I want to get that game so bad.
Oh, shit. I wish I knew that you did. I would have, there was a sale earlier. It was like, you could get it for like $10 USD.
Ah, is it on Xbox?
Oh, no, it's PC only.
Yeah.
It's not on console.
I'm excited for the demo comes out soon. For Total Warhammer 4, I think.
Warhammer 40k?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the first Total War game on console, if I'm correct. Which, it makes sense why they'd want it to be on console as well, considering the Space Marines games are on console.
Yes, I love Space Marine 2. I love Space Marine 2. I want to get into Dark Tide eventually. But like right now, I'm just in Space Marine 2. There's just so much to do. I haven't
Ooh, I need
completed
that
Space
albino.
Marine 2.
I need the
Okay.
growth. Why am I running Scavenger on Spino? Because the food is plentiful and easy to find, and I don't have to spend stamina or health to get it. Sweet.
Do you like Warhammer?
I like Warhammer Fantasy,
Ah.
which is why I play Total War Warhammer 3. Unfortunately, it is a hobby that is far too expensive for me to indulge in
It's
for tabletop, so... Oh, hey, Nars!
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I don't have a few $100s to spend for a tabletop army.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't
And then
have
all
a
the-
few $1,000s to pay for a tabletop army.
Yeah. And to paint it all, like, one day I'd love to have that skill. but just not right now, not today.
Yeah.
What's fantasy like? I haven't really delved into fantasy. I've only been 40 and 30k.
Think, uh, 40k, but less space, sci-fi, and more medieval fantasy.
Ah.
It's cool.
Oh, Spino. Did they have the chaos gods and everything?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sarko! You die now.
Free meal, free lunch.
Oh, 3 Sarkos. Oh, that is less free.
Oh, 3.
Alright, we'll rotate ours.
Yep.
I think we got this. Suck.
Oh, this suck.
Albino's coming in. As soon as your armor call wears off, I'm gonna pop mine.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, the albino one's got swerve. Ooh, I'm getting dangerous there.
Orange one's low.
Okay.
We're going for you.
Oh, the backer one's low.
Armor. Here you go.
Thank you.
Backer one's dead.
Yep.
Default's about to
The
be dead.
albino's low.
Albino's dead.
Alright, I need oxygen.
Let's
Jeez
go, baby.
Louise.
Let's go. Three Sarkos down for the count, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
And you know, that was a fair fight. We're both 12 slots.
Actually, we're 10 slots. They're 12. They had the advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget. GG's.
And we still had like 20 seconds on our armor call left over? Or on our second armor call? Did you see the new Dinosaur Western movie project coming out soon? I saw someone post the trailer in my Discord, but I haven't watched it yet.
We get the Primitive War sequel. Yes. Did you watch Primitive War?
I did not.
I liked it. There are a few moments where I was like, okay, that's a bit over the top, but overall I liked it. And I'm glad that there's something else for dinosaur people to watch other than Jurassic movies.
Oh, I just remembered. AoEs don't care about body hit zones. So, Sarko was not getting armored tail value from the Undertows. Peek.
Yeah. Those DASP, okay, I'm not gonna say that. Yep, global is going off.
Over what?
That some guy said those DASP are Jews for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Guys, we found Beastmaster's ult.
Well, that's a Rex. I heard a Rex in the distance.
I hear the footsteps to the left. Are you wanting it?
Say what it... Oh, it's another Spino.
Oh, that's free meal.
Sledge feathers.
Oh, that's one of my viewers. They're about to get clowned on for stream sniping. Where is it?
It's up here. Adjacent to me on the right hand side. Hey buddy, come here.
If it's land build, it will get away from us.
Oh, he's using normal bite. Oh, he's cooked.
Bite claw?
Already got one. I don't know what claw.
Drenched.
Oh, he's using drenched. He's already got 2 hooks in him.
Sorry. I think we hit each
It's
other
okay.
there.
You didn't hit me. Oh, how did that hit me?
GG's.
Jeez. It actually did not too bad.
No, pretty solid.
Yay, I get a trophy. Alright, time to be AFK under the water and heal. Yippee.
Well, let's keep moving. Getting that juicy sleeping heal rate while under the water.
He said he got respawned really close.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He said GG.
That's GG's fledged. You did really well. Here, back up. Point your camera up, and then swim backwards.
Ah. Ooh.
Now you know the tech.
Okay, you learn something new every day.
This is just me showcasing that I play Spino too much.
Do you ever play Spino too much?
No, I don't think so.
That's the question. No, no, of course not.
It needs to be darker in these caves. It's too bright. It's too high visibility.
Well, you see the little pond at a random POI, pitch black, and this is bright, so it makes sense. Have you seen how dark it is at like the Craig Bluff, like water? Like that little swamp bit there. It is like pitch black.
Interesting.
It's a weird bug with the lighting.
I'm gonna use all my tactics against me. Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from people who watch my content. I actually have the hardest time watching people who watch my stuff because they know how I fight.
I mean, the tactics that we give aren't really like not game breaking or anything. Like they're not hacks. They're just
I know a few things that I intentionally do not do on stream because I do want to keep a few things close to the chest, just in case. And also, I've been sworn to secrecy by the people that taught me, so I'm not allowed to share. Hashtag gaslight gatekeep girlboss.
hear that, YouTube? If any of you share his secrets, he's gonna come and kill you. In Path of Titans. Put me down on the hats. Now, Wallaby reminds me of Pandora quite a bit, like the big open water in the middle of the POI.
Yeah.
Oh, you're rhino. Oh, okay.
Bad, you rhino. Haha, I
Fuck
get
you then.
sliced.
You take a sweep. He's just gonna joust, like cycle me. I can already tell.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that missed.
It's the second snapshot I've hit it with. Yeah, you missed that sweep. Going up for air.
I got another slice on him. Oh, yep, he's hurt. He's like early death scars now.
What's the matter, Mr. Urino?
You're so confident.
You running to your home cave?
Taking my trophy back. Frick you. Every time I use Snapdraw, it just makes me love it more and more.
Scarring again.
That hit him.
Probably had the damage reduction that time.
Possibly.
Damn.
I think we just leave this alone. Honestly, because he's just going to keep doing that.
Yeah, he's leaving. I see something else in the water.
Oh.
Oh, it's a critter. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, yeah. You win, little fish. Or rather, you live. You didn't win. Coming up for air.
Something over here that I'm hearing.
Yeah, POI is empty now. almost tempted to just call it here, end on a high note, take our triple Sarco win and run with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very successful day on Spino.
Ripple, your Rhino cannot be grabbed by Tylo anymore unless the Tylo is using wide gape on its hide slot. And it also cannot be grabbed by Sarco anymore. Alright, gang.
God for
Well, that was Undertow.
It's not completely horrible, but it's just okay, I guess.
I disagree. I still think it's completely horrible. I think the fact that I killed a Tylo with it speaks more to a skill difference than Undertow being good.
Yeah, so TLDR guys, just use sweep. It's so much better.
Yep, just use sweep. Don't even look at Undertow. Just use sweep. If you're using Undertow, you're making your life more difficult, and you don't need to do that.
I hope you all were taking notes of this stream. There will be a test next week. So make sure you all took notes. Make sure everyone liked and subscribed.
And if you fail the test, you're banned. You're banned.
Yep.
All right. That said, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all later. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye, YouTube.